exit poll for 2024 Lok Sabha elections indicate that BJP may form the government again. But in reality, it will be decided on June 4 whether the government will be formed for the third time under the leadership of Narendra Modi or not. Now, as counting of votes is about to begin on June 4th, today we'll focus on the vote counting process and answer some of the important questions related to it. I'm Shivangi and you're watching India TV. When does the counting of votes start? Well, the vote counting begins at 8 am with the possibility of the time changing in special circumstances. Initially, votes cast through ballot papers and the electronically transmitted postal ballot system are counted, which includes the votes of government employees posted outside their constituency. Where does the counting of votes take place? The responsibility of counting the votes lies with the returning officer, that is RO. Usually, the DM of the district performs this responsibility. The returning officer selects the place for counting. What are the government protocol of counting votes? All information related to vote counting is kept confidential. Officials are required to report to the counting center between 5 to 6 am. The Chief Electoral Officer of the district and the RO allocate hall numbers and tables to the employees. How many counting centers are required for one Lok Sabha constituency? Well, the vote counting for a Lok Sabha constituency can take place at multiple locations, especially if there are several assembly constituencies within it. With the Election Commission's approval, counting can also be conducted at the assembly level and the votes from all counting centers within the constituency will be aggregated. Can agents of a candidate be present in the counting center? Well, the answer is yes. During the counting process, each candidate is allowed to have an agent at every table with an additional agent sitting with the returning officer. Each hall is limited to a maximum of 15 agents and the candidates themselves select their agents. The list of their names and photos is released 3 days before the counting date. Now let's find out who can go to the counting hall and who cannot. Counting supervisor, counting assistant, officer permitted by the Election Commission, government officer put on duty, candidate and candidate's agents are allowed inside the counting hall. Whereas police, unless called by the returning officer, minister at the center or state if he is not a candidate, and election agents are not allowed inside the counting hall. So was this video useful to you or not? Do comment and let us know. Till then, keep watching India TV.